Now let us continue with chapter 7. Predict the possibility of precipitation of slightly soluble ionic compounds by comparing the values of ion product Q to Ksp. Now, let's look at this solution of an ionic solid. Okay, so it is partially dissociate, becomes ions in aqueous. Okay, if solubility product we refer to at equilibrium, then we write down the expression. Q is quotient reaction. Remember what we have learned in chapter 6 chemical equilibrium, where we compare Q and Kc. So it is the same. We also write down the expression, but its Q is referred to any instant time. Now let's look at this. What is the usage of Q? The quotient reaction is compared to Ksp to determine precipitation. Means we want to know whether precipitation will occur or not. Okay, so first of all, we have unsaturated solution, which means when you calculate, you will get Q is less than Ksp. Means that there is no precipitation yet. More salt can be dissolved until Q equals to Ksp. Okay, if we are talking about saturated solution, means that the Q is equals to Ksp. Little precipitates form at equilibrium, or we just say it's a saturated solution. Okay, if we refer to supersaturated solution, means that Q is greater than Ksp. So large precipitates form. No more salts can be dissolved. Okay, so why do we say that when Q is greater than Ksp, precipitate form and no more salt can be dissolved? Okay, so just remember one thing. When we write down Q, it is the product. Ksp is also referring to the product. Okay, if Q has higher value, means that the product is more. So when the product is more, it's just like you can imagine when you add in a lot of salt, until one point, the salt no longer can be dissolved and large precipitate will be formed. Okay, so when at this condition, we say it as supersaturated solution. So remember, compare Q and Ksp to find out whether precipitate will form or not. Okay, now, how do we use calculation to determine if a precipitation occurs or not? Okay, so first of all, let's look at the question. Okay, look at the Ksp given first. The Ksp is given for magnesium hydroxide. Okay, so means that we are looking at magnesium hydroxide salt. Okay, so how is magnesium hydroxide salt is formed? Okay, so it is formed by adding sodium hydroxide and magnesium chloride. Okay, then after that, we will get our salt magnesium hydroxide. Okay, so first of all, if I want to answer this kind of question, precipitation, I will need to find what is Q and then compare with Ksp. So I will write down the equation for salt first. Okay, so remember, solid, reversible arrow, and then the aqueous ion. Okay, now to find out Q, we know that we need to write down the expression for Q. Okay, so for the expression of Q, we know that we need to find the molarity. Okay, so how to find the molarity? After two solutions are added. Okay, so first of all, we look for the mole of magnesium from magnesium chloride. Okay, from magnesium chloride before it is mixed together with sodium hydroxide. So we get 1.5. Okay, then this one, magnesium 2 plus, we want to find out for this now. Okay, so this one is when mixing both solution. Thus, the volume of solution is no longer 150. It is 150 ml plus 50 ml. So we've got 0.2 liter. Okay, So this is the concentration when it is mixed inside. Okay, so same thing, we want to find out the concentration for sodium hydroxide. So we find the number of mole before mixing, and then for the concentration, we find it for the mixing. Okay, because only when two solutions mix together, only then we have salt form. So this one is also 150 plus 50 ml. So we've got 0.2 liter. Okay, after we've got two concentration, that is magnesium and also hydroxide ion, then we substitute into the expression of Q. Then we've got our answer, -10. Okay, now we compare with KSP given. Q is 10 to the power of -10. KSP given is 10 to the power of -11. Okay, so means that -10 is greater than -11. Thus, the solution is supersaturated. Okay, must mention the solution is supersaturated. Thus, magnesium will precipitate. Okay, or magnesium hydroxide precipitate will be formed. Okay, so again, to answer this kind of question, look for KSP so that we know which salt are we looking for, and then write the equation because we want to find the expression for Q, and we want to find the concentration for the ions when the salt is formed, and then compare Q to KSP. Mention is it saturated, unsaturated, or supersaturated, and most importantly, must mention precipitate form or not form. Okay, that's all for comparing Q to KSP to find out precipitation.